New people, new sounds, new smells, at keeping everything chill and keeping it positive. Hey guys, welcome back to Rooster's puppy training journey. I'm 2 weeks in and I've got a ton to share. But first, let's talk about something a lot of new dog owners miss, and that's fear periods and why they really shape how I train from day one. All right, so fear periods and building the go-everywhere dog go hand in hand. So there's two major fear periods in a puppy's development, and how you handle them can either build a calm, confident, go-everywhere dog, or it can give you a dog that reacts to everything for life. Kind of scary. Most behavior problems that I see as a professional trainer, they show up later in life. It's a fear of men in hats, fear of slick floors, spooked off loud trucks or any noises. But most of those start right here in the early weeks, the early months of a puppy's life. The first fear period is around 8 to 11 weeks old, and that's where Rooster is right now. You'll notice that puppies suddenly get weird about some stuff that they were fine with just a few days ago, like people, places, noises, even like shadows or something. Negative experiences here can stick with pup for life if you're not careful. Either way, my approach right now is lots of gentle exposure for my pup. He's not ready for obedience. I'm just stacking reps. New people, new sounds, new smells, at keeping everything chill and keeping it positive. To start with, keep it short. I'm gonna do 5-minute field trips. That's it, just 5 minutes. Maybe 6 if I get stuck in line. This means quick errands. I'm gonna take him on a coffee run, office visit, just short, simple, done. And I want the pup to end on a win. I don't wanna overwhelm him with too much new stimuli. It's important to not coddle or force your dog in new environments. If Rooster spooks, I don't want to baby him, and I don't want to force him. If he gets nervous, we just pause, and I just let him figure it out. Because confidence comes from choice, not from pressure. Fear periods are nature's way of helping young animals learn what's safe and what's dangerous. I don't want to push him into, ooh, this must be dangerous. But here's the kicker. Fear periods don't just help them learn, fear periods help the pup remember, and that's for better or worse. I want Rooster to be that go-everywhere dog, so I've been taking him to the store, the office, the park, the lunch. In the last 2.5 weeks, he's met over 40 people, our training staff, call center staff, strangers at stores, people in the neighborhood. Rooster's been going to the gym with me. I let him just run around for a while, meet people, and then I tie him back to a kettlebell. He went on a field trip to Lowe's to get some paint for the chicken coop, and he even had lunch with me at Chipotle. This is all before Rooster's even 12 weeks old. I'm not asking him to heel, sit, stay, any of that right now. I just want him seeing everything that he's gonna see for the next 12 or 13 years of his life, and I want him to see it before he's 6 months old. Why? Because the second fear period is coming soon. The second fear period is around when the puppy's 6 to 14 months old. It's when they get kind of bigger, bolder, and then they suddenly freak out over random stuff, like a trash can or a man in a hoodie that walks up. I hear clients and they say, oh, my puppy's never done that before. He was just doing good until now. Or they say something like, oh, all of a sudden the pup just started being scared of things. And yeah, that's what happens if they don't get solid exposure early on. What I'm doing now, all these smells, the new buildings, people, new surfaces, is building Rooster's mental library so that when the world gets scary in the future, say we're on a cross-country trip to Arizona to see my brother, I want Rooster's brain to go, no big deal. I've seen something like this before. I might be in the desert now, but I've seen stuff like this before. It's okay. One big win, last week we took our first walk around the neighborhood. A big FedEx truck came roaring by. It was like loud, rattling diesel engine. I walked off the road into the grass real quick, pulled out my camera to video what he'd do. A lot of puppies, they bolt or freaked out. But Rooster, he just squatted and peed like a champ. Like a huge, loud, crazy truck didn't even drive by. He didn't flinch or anything. And that's my goal. That's what early exposure to lots of new stuff does. It's building that go-everywhere dog. The level of fear really depends on the breed and how much early exposure they got at the breeders before you brought them home. Or in some cases, their background as a rescue that you don't even know about. Take for instance a Border Collie or an Australian Shepherd. They're gonna be a little jumpy just genetically. If you think of those dogs, A non-jumpy border collie, they're gonna get kicked in the head. They've gotta be just genetically a little jumpy. Where you have some dogs like a Labrador out of hunting lines, genetically, they're probably going to be able to handle loud noises better than some other dogs. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe. And if you have any puppy questions, you have potty training issues, put it in the comments. My team, the Barketing team, gets with me twice a week. They go over all the questions on the puppy videos with me, so I'll be the one answering them. So put those questions in the comments. We'll get to them as quickly as we can.